teammate up ahead. Pourchaire's getting ready to get fired, man. Welcome back everyone to some more F1 23 My Team career mode, heading to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is a sprint race weekend, of course. Alright, so let's take a look and see. We've got a long period until the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, so I think we can probably get all of these in. Let's take a look here. Attend sim racing event, of course. That'll be a must. Ooh, chassis department's not looking good. That's gonna cause a little upsetness around the... Okay, we got so much time. Chassis department focus, I guess we can trigger because it'll give us resource points, but also cause some problems with the other departments. Yeah, it'll be fine, I think. Of course, our car is looking in decent shape. We've also taken some grid penalties for new engine components to prepare us for better chances later on in the season without having to take any negative positions. And then let's do some development feedback perk because we need those resource points. We need that boost. That'll be helpful for us. And we got 1.1 mil in the bank, which will be enough to re-sign Tail Pourchaire if needed, but we can also move on to the driver market. 18 points to our name right now, 18 points for the team as well, with P5 in the constructors, P7 in the drivers. Not too shabby, Alonso. We got good sponsorship money coming in, third from the bottom right now, and it is important to get some of these upgrades in. 2 in the works in the aerodynamics, none in the works here, but weight redistribution is possibly an important one to get before Azerbaijan because of the long straight. Stators have come through. Maybe we can get something here as well. Fuel efficiency or engine power. Engine power won't come in time. Fuel efficiency will. So let's dump it into fuel efficiency. And let's see if we got enough funds for something durability. Not now. So let's head on closer to the 10th and see how things go. All right, now we have 642 points to our name. So I think we can do another durability upgrade. So let's get the ICE. Nah, does this come before Azerbaijan? No, none of these do. All right, then let's do the ICE improved materials to come in before the Miami Grand Prix. And let's see if these upgrades come through. Some big news. First off, let's take a look and see if there's anything we can upgrade. Yes, we can upgrade build time. For powertrain or chassis. I think I'm gonna it's either or right now, so let's go into chassis first, maybe. I don't know, what else can I do? Durability. Let's do durability. Let's try to get spec 1 in all of our departments, spread the wealth, so to say. So that is good investment. Meanwhile, in R&D, we've got 2 big upgrades for aerodynamics coming through, which is huge. Absolutely massive for this weekend. We got new upgrades available. We only have 371 points, so it's not that much available to us, so that's a shame. But we're mid-table team now. We've jumped McLaren, Haas, and Williams to be a mid-table team, which is stellar news. And we still got some upgrades waiting to come through. All right, so we're trying to consider our rival, and it seems like it's the duo of Magnussen and Hülkenberg, the Haas duo. I'll go for Hülkenberg. Let's try to beat him in the rivalry. Some more good news, guys. Our rear floor under tray distribution upgrade has come through, and the ECU has come through. 2 big upgrades for this weekend. We got 587 points, which I don't think I can use on anything. 587 is still too low of a resource point level, so that's a shame. We'll have to wait until later on in the week. Developments are coming through nicely, which is stellar news. And just like that, we've arrived at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend. Also, facility-wise, durability department has got its build time up, so that is fantastic news. We may want to save some money and get into resource point generation, considering that is what we need. R&D points are massively important. And you can tell right here, we are just behind, a minuscule amount behind McLaren and minuscule amount ahead of Alpine and Haas. But we've jumped to become very competitive in this field heading into the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is stellar news, and I'm excited to see how this car performs. Aston Martin, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull are still ways ahead, but still, being able to fight for maybe some points here would be awesome. So let's head into Baku City Circuit. Oh, before I go, actually, I wanted to make a huge call here. I'm going to go for harder compounds this weekend, not the balance system, but harder, because tire wear is going to be a huge issue around Azerbaijan, and I want the harder compounds available for us later on in the week. So let's see if that's a good call, and let's head into race weekend. Here we go, because it is a sprint race weekend. We've got qualifying immediately after one practice session. So, yep, let's set this car on course to get us into Q2. Hopefully, we'll see. The car is competitive now, considering the upgrades have come through. The car feels a lot nicer, gotta say, so it's a good sign. We got the same allotment of soft tires for qualifying, but we got mediums and hards for the race. So that is good, actually. Very good, because then we can do a medium hard or medium hard stint, which is going to be ideal for this track. So let's head on out there then. Let's set a lap time and see if we're competitive at all. Here we go then. First banker lap of the Baku City Circuit. Tire wear is up to 4% in the rears, 2%, 3% in the fronts. And we set a P9. Fastest sector 3 though, which is promising. Need to find some time somewhere though, because Magnussen's still ahead. Here we go, improving by about 5/10. How does this look for us? P15 only. Eey, that's not good. There we go, qualifying's over, 6/10's improved. Let's bring it down the straight. Come on. 6/10's, fresh tires. Will we get out? I don't know. I think we did. That was a 141, we should be enough. P10. Q2, here we go. And then we have a P10 by the end of the session, which is a solid position to be in. Only 5 thousandths behind Lando Norris, who is in the McLaren. So that is beautiful sight. Push shares out, sadly, with De Vries and Sargent behind him, and Bottas, Hülkenberg, and Tsunoda ahead of him. Beating Nico Hülkenberg, which is splendid news. So let's move on to Q2. Alright, I don't know. I haven't set a banker lap. I just went for it in the final lap here. Leathering it. Let's go. Down the main straight. I don't know what kind of time I'll have. I don't think I'll be good enough to get out of Q2 into Q3. But I think it should be decent enough to see us in a decent starting position for the sprint race. P12, alright, I'll take that. I will take that as a mid-table team. Then we have it sadly knocked out in Q2, but this is a good step forward considering we have a decently paced car right behind Piastri with Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, and Zhou behind us. P12 starting position is splendid for the sprint race, of course, coming up next, and then we'll set ourselves up nicely for the Grand Prix. So let's head on in to the sprint race. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
Here we go. Sprint time. P12 starting position. Okay, mediums or hards are available. Softs are also available, but I think I'm going to lose too much time. We're going to go for the mediums considering we do have lots of mediums available to us. So, yeah, that'll be good. We'll have an extra set of mediums and I think an extra set of hards available for the race. So that is splendid news. Without further ado, let's start this sprint and let's see if we can get any more positions higher than P12. Battle against the tire wear begins here. Sprint race is underway and lights out. Away we go. Norris had a horrible start. Okay, we're good up into P8. 1 point secured so far. Up the inside of Alonso. Trying it, but not able to get the move done. We'll sit in the slipstream and make an overtake here. Oh, I'm being pushed. I think I had a little touch with Stroll. Felt a nudge from behind, but we're good. Up to P7, chasing down Hamilton and crew up ahead. Trying to keep the car relatively stable so that I don't incur too much tire wear. Oh, cut that corner. That's bad. Alright, not bad. Let's punch it out of there. Alonso's closing in. Okay. Taking it nicely. We got a whole traffic jam behind us.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Oh boy. Not bad. It's about 4% on the rears, that's for sure. Oh god. Not sure who I gotta support here, Stroll or Alonso. Okay, Alonso got through, but I got the DRS on him, so no biggie. We'll still be ahead of him as we head into the windy bits of the middle of the circuit.
Made it look so easy.
Trying to make sure I don't incur too much tire wear here. We want to have at least a little bit of grip at the closing stages of this. Alright, Alonso's got DRS here. He's gonna get through. No problems at all. Ay, ay, ay. Trying to stay close to him though, so I can get at least a little bit of DRS here. Oh, he lost his rear end. Gives me an opportunity to slide on the inside line here. I should be able to get him here. Now I had a moment. Sliding the rear end out. Not helpful to tire wear. But we're good. The rear tires are going quite quickly here. Let's bump up my front brake bias a little more. As to raise the weight on the rear tires. Warning. I think that might be my last warning. Next one will be a time penalty. Okay, here we go again. Another battle as Alonso and Stroll both get DRS. Gonna try and save my I'm getting surrounded. Ooh. A little nudge on the inside line. Oh, this battle isn't helping at all. But I do have the DRS here, which is splendid news, because I don't think Alonso has it. Yep. There we go. We're back up in front. This is the best way to defend, I think. Concede on the long straight. Get the DRS for the second bit. Stay close behind. Overtake. And also manage the tires. Be cautious about slipping out of corners.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 11.6 seconds.
I don't care about the cars ahead. I'm trying to get at least 2 points here. Oh, Charles Leclerc's won it. I'm gonna let Stroll by. Here we go. Dumping all of my battery now. He's running out. I should have DRS. And see you later, mate. Smart tactical move for the DRS. And we secure 2 points. P7, let's go. Splendid, splendid, splendid result for Suh Racing.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Beautiful racing to get ourselves into the points of the sprint race. P7, the tire management was absolutely exceptional, making sure that we weren't spinning out in the final laps. And that is what I think gave us more traction than Lance Stroll, and also the DRS help at the end was fantastic. So yeah, we will take that. We will take that indeed. P7 is a decent starting position for the race as well. Tail push share up to P16 from P20. Quite a rise for him, but I expect a little better from him considering the car is in the midfield. I was expecting more like a P10 to P13 range for him, but he made P16. So let's take a look and see what happens in the Grand Prix itself. Let's see if we can manage our tires there as well.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku, and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners, and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. The Baku city circuit measures roughly 6 kilometers and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Cookie, Stroll, Albon, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Teo Pourchaire, Joe, Sargent, Hulkenberg, De Vries, Ocon, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Here we go then, P7 starting position, and we have a 2-stop in the books. Let me edit the strategy. Let me see. We don't have another set of mediums and we don't have another set of hards. What? We only got softs available to us. That's a bit weird. Huh. Okay, well... Let's try to extend the hard stint. This might be it. An 11, 8, and 7 might be the way to go. It'll be 2 seconds slower, but we know that the tire wear is going to be pretty bad around here. So yeah, that's the way to go, I think. So let's start this race. 2-stop in the books.
Right then, the formation lap gets underway here on the streets of Baku. I suspect the drivers today will be very mindful of that narrow uphill section of the Old Town Wall. It requires pinpoint accuracy, and perhaps more crucially, courage. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
A very warm welcome today. We'll take it and take on one parade, 7 miles, new safety measures have been introduced at the start of 2018 season.
Alright, so I made a quick change after my small little intro here. Moved on to the softs instead. Lights out. I want to rinse through the softs and then go for the mediums afterwards and then go on to the hards at the end. Trying to make the most of the soft tire first, because I can do stuff like this. Go up to P4. I think these are fresh. Yes. Alright, it's not bad. We're going to do every single tire compound today, apparently. So. Oh, it's a battle. Oh boy. Verstappen's struggling. What a move on Verstappen. Let's go. P3. Alright, we got to be cautious of the tire wear. Let's be cautious. Alright, I got Perez on my tail here. He's gonna get past with the DRS. See ya, mate. That is the fastest car, best performing car on the grid tacking. But I'll use him for some DRS down the second half of the lap. Or down the next straight, that is. Before he starts pulling away. There we go. Beautiful. cars behind are struggling a little bit. We got Hamilton closing in on the mediums. Alright, we've got Hamilton closing in on me with DRS. Oh, he's lost a wing fragment actually. He's going in. Interesting. What happened there?
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gap to your teammate behind is 7.1
Alright.
seconds.
Well, that gave us a benefit. Stroll's the next guy. We're pitting soon. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright, we're going in. On to the hards. Okay, good entry, good entry. Moving on to the hards first and then pitting again for the mediums for a much stronger finish. We'll see. We'll be back at the grid. Let's see how many positions we can climb on the hards. 2.4, not too shabby, Alonso.
Fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Here we go then. Let's chase these guys down. 3.4 seconds to Hülkenberg. Here we go. We can surely get Hülkenberg here. Fresher tires. See ya, mate. We got signs up ahead. Let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Nice. The fries. I think I can get him here. Let's see. Come on, let's get him. Down the straight.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading
Nice.
the car ahead by 2.4 seconds.
Might miss out on some DRS here, which isn't ideal, but we gotta make moves. Stuck behind traffic is never good, considering a lot of these guys will be pitting, as we see. Possibly Alonso and Verstappen pitting, and a couple others pitting for their one and only pit stops. It's been 10 laps. Hard tires go on. Okay, time to push, really. Caught up to the train here. Bottas is struggling. Got past him there. We need to catch up to Hamilton. Let's use a little ERS here. Piastri and Hamilton actually fighting it out. Door seems to be open, but that's going to close quickly. Alright, we'll use a DRS down the main straight. Piastri should be losing grip, considering he was on the hards from the start, I think. So we'll use this DRS to gain a couple positions, maybe, or just get closer to the cars ahead. Boom. Let's try and close in on Hamilton. Yes. Moved on Hamilton. Teammate up ahead. Come on. Leave the space, please. Buddy. Pusher is getting ready to get fired, man. There we go. Gotta stay close to Joe. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get that DRS. Dump the battery. Okay, seems like Norris might be pitting now. He was on the hards for all that time. Finally got a move done. Okay, tires are still okay.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. What is this? Seems like it's a retirement for a Mercedes. No, it's a Red Bull. It is Perez retiring. There goes Alonso. Gonna let him pass for a little bit.
Some information on Perez. They're retiring from the race.
Going wide. Well, Perez is out. Alright, I got a healthy battery and I just noticed that we're on the last lap. I did not pit for another set of hards. I've been managing this tire, whispering to it to stay alive. Look at that. 64%.
Final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap. Let's whisper to it some more and bring it home. It's an absolute stunning performance here with a one stop. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on my fuel. We are just about on par, but I think we should be okay. Pretty wild how we manage these tires. Victory lap essentially. This is beautiful. Beautifully driven by myself. Keeping a gap to Stroll behind 1.4, 1.3. Screw it, I'm gonna cut this corner. I can afford it. No penalties until now, or no warnings. We're gonna make the most of it. Oh, Charles Leclerc's won it. Oh no, he's catching up. Stroll's catching up. Okay, you know what? It's gonna have to be a C special. This is plan B. The Super ERS is costing us time.
Pretty much empty.
Alright, plan B time. Yes. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad hit. He's out of battery. I saved mine until now. Oh, despite that bump, we get the DRS and bring it home. Beautiful. Grazie, ragazzi. P4. Let's go.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And so ends another Azerbaijan Grand Prix. A fascinating race and a well-deserved victory. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Absolutely stunning result here. P4 by the end of the weekend, including the sprint. The result itself is a P4 finish. Stellar job to do a one stop, which was quite a two laps early stop, and we were able to whisper the tires until the end. They were dead at the end, but still managed to keep enough grip to see it out. Leclerc, Russell, and Alonso on the podium with myself, Stroll, Gasly, Verstappen, Hamilton, Albon, and Magnussen in the points. Tsunoda, Bottas, Piastri, Zhou, Ocon, Pourchaire, Sargent, Norris, Sainz, Hülkenberg, and De Vries round out the finishers, with Sergio Perez being the only driver failing to finish today's Grand Prix. Standings wise, P6 now, 32 points to my name, 2 points ahead of Hamilton, 7 points behind Alonso. I think Alonso overtook us today with a podium finish. And then P5, we dropped a position as Aston Martin gained a lot of points, 20-point gap. Or I actually was at P5 from the start. I think I was P5 from the start, but it's a 20-point gap, 10-point gap to Alpine. So yeah, this is stellar. Absolutely amazing Grand Prix. Azerbaijan, a track to remember. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, of course. Subscribe using the red button down below. Hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care. See you guys for a new video tomorrow.